recording now. Okay, so here we are again. So your second and third finger on the two middle strings, strumming from the fifth string. How many special people change? Now what you want to do is, if you look at this chart here, you get your little finger and you put it right on the top string, but you're keeping the 2 and 3 going. So you get your little finger, Agnieszka, not your first finger. See your little finger and put, no, your second and third were in the right place. That's it. Now get your little finger and put it on the top string. Yeah, that's it, on the G. Not your first finger, your little one, yeah. That's it. So you've got the note of a G there now, so you can see my hand there. You had this one, strumming from the fifth. And then you put your little finger up there at the top. And then you get your first finger and put it on the second fret of the top string. So take your little finger off and see your first finger comes up to the top string on the second fret. I'll show you the little chart. See there? See, your first finger can't reach over to that third. That's why you got to use your little finger there. And then your first finger on the 2. And if you look at the actual name of it, that's called an A sus chord over G. Because this note here is a G, that little finger, and then it's an A sus over F sharp. So this one on the top string, second fret, is an F sharp. Now the last chord is an A sus over E. So what you're doing is you're strumming that chord, but you're strumming it from the 6th string. See, from the 6th string. So what you're doing is you're keeping these two on all the time. So your first chord strumming from the 5th string, and then put your little finger up on the 3rd fret, pluck that and then strum the chord. And then you put your first finger on the 2nd fret of the top string, pluck that and strum the chord. And then you put the 0 on the 6th string and then strum. So at the moment we're just plucking the root, the deepest note, and strumming the chord. Let's do that again. So pluck the A, so you're plucking the 5th string like that and strum the chord. Little finger to the top on the 3rd fret, pluck it and then strum. And then your first finger on the 2nd fret at the top, and then 0 on the top string. So just to memorise the root, you've got the 5th string 0, then the 3rd fret on the top, 2nd fret, and then 0 on the top. So they're your 4 different roots, your deep bass notes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, before we move on, I want you to I'm going to listen to each one of you play each 4 chord and just pluck the deep note and strum the chord on each 4 chords. So Michael, do you want to go first?
Right. Can I just ask something? When you do from the 5th one, and no, first you do the 5th, and then the whole chord you still do from the 5th as well?
Yeah, you can do, or you can strum it from the 4th. It doesn't matter because we're going to be strumming it. This is just so I can hear you getting the chords right.
Okay.
So this doesn't matter so far, just as long as you're getting the right chords. But I'll put them on in front of you as well so you can see. Go on, Michael. So that's it. Then put your little finger up there. Lovely, nice one. And then the 0 on the top string.
And then
That's it, nice. You can start to hear the chord pattern, can't you, of the song?
yes, yeah.
But it's nice. What it's doing is, because the 2nd and 3rd finger are constant, it's causing some tension there because it's so static, but the root note's moving.
Yeah.
So it's just something a bit different than doing your chords and just changing the open chords all the time. Neil, do you want to unmute? Unmute your thing, Neil. Neil, unmute your mic. That's it. So pluck from the 5th string. up on the 2nd fret. The top string there. You were in the right place, but I think you didn't pluck the top string with your plectrum hand. There you go. And then your open 6th string is your new root. That's it. Strum the chord. Strum the chord. So if you notice the first chord's there where it's got an X on the top string, and the last chord is there where you got it open. They're basically the same chord, but it's the where you start from that counts. Aga, nice one, Neil. Sounding nice. Then your little fingers. Did you pluck that 6th string on that G? Little finger. Oh yeah, yeah, you did it. It's just cut off. That's all. Lovely. That's it. Strum.
Ah, okay, 0 but strum again.
Yeah, I think your guitar's still a tiny little bit out. Just pluck the 3rd string again. The next one down. Next one. Next one. Ah, that needs to go up.
Hang on, which one I never know. This
The one closest to you on the bottom.
It has to go up.
Yeah. Keep going up. Up more. That's it. There you go. Now, that's nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to a strumming pattern. Now, with this, you don't want to be full on. I'm going to show you what it's like full on, and then I'm going to show you what it's like backing off a bit. So this is full on. How many lives are living strange? Where were you? Can you see that strumming pattern is a bit too da 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 da? It's a bit too much. Now what you got to do is you got to do the same pattern, but you got to leave out some strums. So if you watch this now. Now you can hear a bit of space now. So I'll play the 2 back to back so you can hear it. This is the full on one. If you watch, my hand doesn't stop doing this. So here's the full on one. Many people change. How many lives are living? This is it backed up. How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? So you can see there's a bit of air in the 2nd one. There's a bit of space. You know, every strumming pattern doesn't have to be full on. But the main thing is you don't go like this. See my hand there? It's just stopping. You don't want to do that. You've got to create the same sound but with this constant. And that's the best way to get your timing. So I'm just going to show you a little pattern which will help you with that. So you've got a fake strum. Okay. So it's down, fake, down, down, up. So when I mean fake, I mean going like that, where you're not hitting it. So it's down, fake. That's the first part of it. We'll do the first bit. So we're going to go together. Down, fake. Okay, so fake is nothing. So you ready? Down, fake. 3, 4. Down, fake. 3, 4. Down, fake. 3, 4. Okay, let's add the next strum. So it goes down, fake, down, 4. Down, fake, down. Down, fake, down. Let's just see the. One of the students is just messaging me. Let's just double check. He's okay. So you got down, fake, down. Okay. All right, and then the next one on the next beat is a down. So it goes down, fake, down, down. Let's do that together. Down, fake, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down. So it'll be a weird feeling that you're doing this fake strum. You know, you're doing a strum without hitting anything. And then you're just going to stick a little up in. So it goes down, fake, down, down, up. Down, fake, down, down, up. Down, fake, down, down, up. Fake, down. Now the fake strum might not need to be a big motion of fake. You could just have it like bobbing, so it's down. And it just does a little bob. My hand instead of a big motion. I think it's more to do with just momentum constantly going. Let's have a little listen to that and then we'll piece it together with the chords. So Agnieszka, let's hear this pattern with the first chord. Yeah, brilliant. Excellent. Nice one. It's good. It feels weird a bit, doesn't it, at first?
Yeah.
But if you took your hand away and did the pattern, you'll notice your hand's just going up and down. And that is when you know you're doing it right, when it's just going up and down. It's like tapping along with a song. If you were to tap along with a song and sing, it's dead easy to do that, isn't it? But if you were to do some funky rhythm like along with a song, it'd then become complicated. So that's basically what your strumming pattern is. Yeah, it's just you tapping along with a song like that. That's all it is. Same motion. Go on, Neil. Let's see you do this. I know you've done this before, Aga. I've heard you do this, but I think it's a while since we've addressed it. So, Neil, let's have a little listen to that fake strum. So the up, I don't want you to hesitate with it. I want you to go down, up. So here, let's just practice down, up. Just do that, down, up. That's the speed you want to do that. So it goes down, fake, down, down, up. Even quicker. Get that up in there quicker. Go and try it again. That's it. Nice one. One more time. That's lovely. That nice one. Because the up is just a consequence of you having to go down again. So basically, you got this pendulum, and you got your downs, and then you got your ups. What you don't want to do is just go down, your hand constantly going. That's it. That was good. Go on. Nice. Go on, Michael. Let's have a little listen to that. Do it again. So I'm not seeing you do a fake strum.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 6.
That's it. Now, what you're doing is on the last down, you're holding your hand down and then coming up. You just got to go down, up.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to, and this goes for everyone, we're going to get our hand in midair and just get it going down, up, down, up, down, up. See, midair, like this, not playing a chord. You're just going to do this. Because what's happening is when you naturally, when you come into an up, slowing down. So I want you to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I want you to say the pattern in midair. Let's say it together. You ready? So down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. Now just watch my hand here. Watch this when I do it. Watch me. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up, down. And I could stop saying it and my hand would be doing exactly the same constantly. Now when I watched a little bit there, Neil, when you went up, you went down, fake, down, down, up, down. There was like a little jolt in what you were doing. That hand should just be constant like that. Just like that. Down, fake, down, down, up. When you can say it with your hand just constantly moving, just let your hand go on automatic pilot like that without it stopping and starting like this. Just constant. When you can say it without your hand jolting, then you're ready to play it. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up, down. Okay. So that's the key. I mean, maybe it's worth just practicing the down, up, down. So like the start bit, the end bit and the start. So this down, up is the end and that down is the start. So just practice down, up, down. So down, up, down. Let's do that together. Down, up, down. Again. Down, up, down. Get the chord on. Do it again. Down, up, down. That's it again. Down, up, down. Now what that is there is when you've got this last up here, you come back into a down there. So it goes down, up, down. You know, there's no little gap. I think sometimes you see the end of the sequence and you think, that's the end, I'm going to stop a little bit. But really you got to motor on straight to the start. Okay, let's try and go for the song then. So for each 4 beats you've got, it's actually an ASUS2, not an ASUS4, like on the chart. You got these 4 beats, but you got that 4 beats equals to 2 lots of that rhythm. So on this A2, you were going down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. So you're doing 2 lots of the rhythm on that first chord. So let's play that together. So get your first chord on. You ready? After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. Okay, so stop on that up. And now what you got here is a little slash G, which means this ASUS2 but with a G in the root. So you're going to put your little finger up there on the G. And we're going to play 2 lots of that pattern on the G with the G in the root. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. Now if you feel your hands constantly going, you're doing great. If you feel your hand stutters a bit or just stops, then you've got to tell your hand to just keep moving. Okay. Now let's move to the F sharp here. So you're putting your first finger on the 2nd fret of the top string. I'm going to do 2 lots of the pattern here. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. And then we got the E in the root, so that's your open 6th string. So you just strum everything here. You ready? From 2 lots of the pattern, because there's 4 dashes. You ready? 2, 3, 4. Down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, down, up. Okay. So we'll stop on that up there, just for now. Right, so here's your 4 chords. So for each chord, you want to do 2 lots of the pattern. Okay, so let's try and do... Once you've got this 4 chord sequence, that's the majority of the song. Okay, so let's go from the ASUS2. You ready? After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, down, G, down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, F sharp, down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake, open E, down, fake, down, down, up, down, fake. Back to the start, A, 2, down, fake, G, F sharp in the root now, then E in the room. Okay, so if you didn't keep up with that, don't worry about it. Let's have a little listen, Agnieszka. It looked pretty fluent what you were doing there. Let's say you do it. So 2 lots of the pattern on each chord. Brilliant. And the one thing you got to notice there, your hands constantly motoring on. Do you notice that now? Can you feel the constantness of it?
And you're always saying that it has to be keep going.
And even if you're not playing every note, it still has to motor on. Like there, you're not playing some notes here, but your hand's still going on and on. But yeah, that's great. And what comes across there is the timing's solid because of that. If you were to have that big pause and then do that, the timing it'd just be a bit too slow and a bit too quick, you know. But yeah, that's great. Honest to God, really good. Your strumming's coming on leaps and bounds. Come on, Michael.
Right, then. Struggling with it.
2 lots. It's all right. Take your time. 2 lots of the pattern.
Well, I get it right. Then struggle with this because I'm not doing this.
This isn't easy. So
No. So it's
G, and then put your little finger on the G.
Doing G, and that's sequence that we did before.
Yeah.
Or is it a standard G?
Not a standard G. No, it's got the /G, which means A sus2 over G.
So then it was. No.
Wait there.
So,
are you on the top string with your little finger?
Yeah.
That's it. And then F sharp, so your first finger on the top.
Yeah, so then it goes. Sorry. So it goes. Yeah, there. Right, so.
And then.
So are we strumming from?
That's it.
Yeah.
So what I can see happening, and I think it might be throwing you off, or I don't know whether it's the sound or what, I can't see you doing a fake strum. You're like going down, down. So you need to make the movement of a down, but not hit anything.
I've always struggled with that one though.
Well, let's just try the A sus2 and let's just hear you do this a few times, because it might take a bit of time to do this. But...
See, I can't get that rhythm going.
What's happening is you're treating every strum here with the same time value. So you're going down, fake, down, down, up. So you're treating the up with the same time value as the downs. But the up is just a consequence of doing this. So if you do the chord and go, let's just practice something. We're just going to go downs. You ready? So down, 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 down. So just go down, 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 down. And then I want you to go up, 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 up. Just ups. Nice and relaxed. You don't have to hit it hard. Up, up, up. Now I want you to go down and up. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
So what it is if you do 2 downs, that up there is just in between them. You wouldn't go down, up, down. I think we'll just keep going on at it, and it's one of them. Once it clicks, it clicks.
Yeah, I had it clicked a few months ago, and then it goes again. You know,
but you know what? It's the number one thing people come to me with as problems, like struggling. This issue here. Go on, Neil. So let's see you do 2. I mean, the chords are great. So we're not going to go on this for too much long. But when I see your hand move, you go down and then you do another strum down straight away. What you got to do is you got to go down and then you got to do a pretend down and then another real down. So really, all I'm seeing your hand is going down, down, and it sort of throws you off the timing. So you got to go down, strum it down, there you go. Now it's come together, and it's all to do with this pretend little strum. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna strum through the chords and the lyrics here yet. We're gonna have a little go at this lead break. So it goes. I'll just play you again. So. So 3 times of that and then this. So it's nice to, once you've learned a little scale, to know what to do with it. And the best way to do it is to learn people's solos, because it shows you how your fingers move around the scale. Okay, so there's nothing up with learning people's riffs and solos and that, because eventually you'll make up your own little solos and you'll know how your fingers should move around them. Okay, so what we got first is we're on the 2nd string, okay, and we've got the 12th fret. So Neil and Michael, you might have 2 dots where your 12th fret is that right? So you should have 2 dots on your fretboard. Do you have that, Michael? Yeah, do you have 2 dots? Do you have that, Neil? So Agnieszka, your 12th fret might just be near your head of your body of your guitar. So what you got to do is you got to play that note and bend it up and down. So it goes up and down. See that? Now, it's hard to bend these notes. So I use, especially on acoustics, it's hard. I use 3 fingers here. Now you can imagine using all these fingers. It makes it an easy bend up and down rather than just using 1 finger. The strength to do that. So press all 3 fingers down. Suddenly it becomes like a breeze to just bend the note up and down. But the thing with that is don't lose focus. It's the 3rd finger that's making the note. So don't put all your thought into your first 2 fingers. It's your 3rd finger. That should be on the 12th fret. So that should be pressing down the hardest. Your other 2 are on there just behind it, just helping it on its way. And you'll notice you'll be able to bend up and down easier. So up and down. Okay, and you'll find if you did that with your 3rd finger, you'll find your 1st finger falls on 10. See there? So your 1st finger should be on the 10th fret because it's 2 down. So you do 12 up and down and then your 10. That's all on the 2nd string. So hopefully that sounds like what I've just done then. So 12 up and down, and then your 1st finger hits that 10. So down, down. Right, and now stay there with your 1st finger on 10. So stay with your 1st finger on 10, because your next note, your 2nd finger is going to go to the string above it and play 11. And then keep your fingers there, because then you're going to play that 10 and 11 again. So if you notice, the 10 and 11 just plays it twice. So you got that 12 bend. So yeah, I'm going to have a little listen to that. Agnieszka, do you want to go first? It looks good what you're doing.
Start again.
Did you play the 11 at the end? You end on the 11.
Let me try again. That's it.
That's it, lovely. So what I would suggest now is you don't want to now hold them down and go, because they're ringing out over each other. You want to use them fingers but go. Do you know, use them individually? Now, because you've used them individually, it helps you, it automatically takes it off when you play the next note, which is good. That's what you want to do. So now you got nothing ringing over each other.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds great, that. Neil, if you want to just play me this first little bit. So bend the 12 up and down. So you got to bend that note up, like use your force and bend the string. Got a little dog barking in the background. He's loving your guitar playing. I tell you what, let's go to the next note where you're on the first. Nice. So I think with you, Neil, Agnieszka's disappeared. I think we need to establish what the. I don't know if we've ever done a bend. If you watch my finger here, see there, I'm pushing the string up. The second part was perfect. It's just that one note. Push it up. See, at the moment, you're like this. I can hear that note. What's this? I can hear it. You gotta bend it up. See that? Push it up. Yeah. Okay. Go on, Michael. Play me this. I don't know where Agnieszka's gone.
Oh, no.
Oh, nice. So when you go 10-11, you got to do the 10-11 again.
All right, okay. Ah,
That's it. Nice one.
Yeah.
So that's good because, to tell you the truth, bending a string on an acoustic guitar is really hard. You know, it's hard to get the strength to push it up.
yeah, that was just about that then.
Pushing the note up. So if you stay static, it'll stay like that. You got. So what's happening with you, Michael, is when you're bending up.
Yeah.
Probably don't know how you're doing this. Hey, Agnieszka, you okay?
I disappear.
I thought you just quit then.
I quit. No, it was internet connection.
I knew something technical would have gone wrong. So, Michael, when you're going up, it's like the notes coming off on the way down and you're not hearing it. So, you've got to keep the pressure on all the way up and down. You can't relieve that pressure.
Oh, they got it going before, and then all of a sudden,
You'd probably be flying on your electric. It would be a breeze, that.
yeah.
All right, let's try the next bit anyway. But yeah, that's great. So the next bit goes on the 4th string, and it goes 9-11. So 9 to 11 on the 4th string. Doo-doo. So count 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top, from the thin string, Agnieszka. That's it. So that's it. So 9, 11 from there. Doo-doo. And then move down a string to the 3rd string and do 9, 11 again. That's probably like a popular blues thing to do. Just them 4 notes. So you're using your 1st and your 3rd finger, okay? So you're not using your first 2 fingers stretching. Just 1st and 3rd finger. And then what you're going to do is you're going to move down another string but playing the 10th fret. So you're going to use your 2nd finger for that. 2nd finger. Because if you think about it, 9 and 11 are your 1st and 3rd finger and 10's in the middle. So that's where you use your 2nd finger. So you watch my fingers. See, I'm using my 2nd finger at the end. Think 1 finger to 1 fret. And then on that 2nd string, you then just play a little 12-10. If you wanted to, you could use your 1st finger on this 10 as well, but you'd have to move your hand over, which would make it easy to play the 12-10. So you got... Okay, I'm going to put the whole thing on there. Agnieszka, let's hear you play that from the 9-11.
Oh, well, I didn't have chance to prepare, yeah.
Yeah, straight, put you on the spot. Here we go. So move up a couple of strings. That's it there. Lovely. See this here, Agnieszka, when you did that last 10, the 12 and 10 are on the same string. Can you see?
Yeah.
So don't suddenly jump to your 1st string. Okay, let's try that again from the 9-11.
Hold on. Is it
Move up to the 4th string.
4?
There you go.
No, sorry.
That's it. Excellent. Let's hear that one more time. I'll give you a few minutes to remind yourself that on the first bit there. And then piece the 2 together. Yeah, so just have a few minutes doing that, Michael. Let's see you on the 2nd bit here. So 9-11.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry then.
Yeah, brilliant. There's no problem, you just caught some other strings. Let's hear that again. That was brilliant. Lovely. Nice run up there. Let's see. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a minute to practice the first. Actually, just go for it. Let's see.
I'll just go for it there.
Yeah, so 12 up and down. Wait there. You got to bend it up. That's it then. 10, 11, 10, 11. And then up to the 9, 11. Excellent, brilliant. How's that feel, piecing that together?
That was better.
That's really good, yeah.
I'm far better at with that. You know, it's just with strumming I need to get better with it.
Yeah, good. That's excellent. That really good. I reckon with your electric though, that bend will be effortless.
Yeah, I just want to try and mix it up a bit. You know, using me acoustic as well.
Yeah,
I don't want it just gathering dust.
Do you know what? If you can practice on an acoustic, it really strengthens your fingers up.
Yeah.
So like it's like really giving your fingers a workout, like as well. Nice one, Michael. And then 10, 11, 10, 11, Neil. So that 11's on the next string up.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's all right. And then 10, 11 again. That's it. Then jump to the 4th string, 9, 11. Lovely. And down a string, 9, 11. And then down another string to 10. And then 12, 10. Excellent, lovely. And do you know what? It doesn't matter that it's slow or anything. You went through it, you read it, everything sounded great. And the more you do it, you'll get familiar with it, and it'll naturally just speed up over time. But I'm chuffed with that. You've read it, you've understood it, and all the notes are very clear, which is key. How do you feel about that, Neil?
Yeah, I feel it's I feel it's good that once I play it a little bit more often, I'll be able to get it much quicker.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, good start anyway to it. Really good. Go on, Agnieszka. Yes. Excellent. Lovely. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, first when you said practice, I was like, how do I actually join it together? It was just like I had to practice this 11 to 9. Where is this? But then once you know this beat, then the rest goes fine.
Yeah. Sometimes it can seem a bit fragmented, like when you're learning, and then piecing it together, you're like, oh, it's a bit overwhelming. But just take your time and read through it like you did there, and it sounded brilliant. Really good. So if you look at this music now, what do we notice? It does the exact same thing 3 times. So that should be... Oh, I did that thing again. 3rd time. And then you got... So we need this. So let's just have a little work on that thing at the end. So when you're practicing, you've got to repeat that 3 times, okay? You'll see that on the chart. So what's happening is we're on the 2nd string and we're playing the 12th fret. This is where it might be a little bit tricky for you, Agnieszka, because you're running out of space on your guitar. You pluck the 12, but you slide to the 14th, okay? So you pluck the 12 and keep the pressure down, and then you'll hear the 14. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'm playing the 12, and I'm sliding up. I don't get to 14 and then pluck it again. That's not what we're doing. We're sliding it up. Now if you do it with your 3rd finger, do it again. So 12 to 14 with your 3rd finger. Then your 1st finger should be ready and waiting to play the 12th fret on the 1st string. So you go. So do 12, 14 slide. And you got to stay on the 14th when you do it. Keep your finger there, and then your 1st finger should be ready on the 12. So you can pluck that now. So if you notice here, you got that 12, but it seats on the next string. So you got... And once you keep that shape with them 2 fingers, you can move it down. See the last shape here, it's 10 on the 1st string and 12 on the 2nd string. So 10 on the 1st string, you play these 2 together. So 10 on the 1st string, 12 on the 2nd string. That's it. And that's the shape you're making when you're doing that little slide there. So if you watch the shape of my fingers when I do that 12, 14 slide there, I put my first finger on there. I see the shape I've made there. I keep the shape and I move it down, and then you're on 10 and 12. So. Quite a fiddly little riff that. Michael, let's see you do that last bit. So
So
remember,
it's
keeping the pressure down on the slide. Lovely.
and then
10, 12.
right. So
10
it's,
on the first string.
yeah, sorry, and 12 on the second. Yeah.
Love it. Don't strum the third string, do that again.
So it's
Lovely. And you notice when you're doing slide to the 14 and you play the 12, that 14 and 12 is making the same shape as this 10 and 12.
yeah.
Just 2 frets back. So
So
you're not
it's
trying to
just,
make the shape there. What's that? Slide. See them there? Just move the shape down.
so yeah, 10, 12.
That's it. Agnieszka.
Trying to figure out the slide. So you just
That's it. That's it. Now, if you had enough room on your guitar, like, because you see my guitar here, it's got a cutaway. See, yours goes round in a loop there.
Mhm.
Can you see that? So I can like move my hand further up the fretboard. So normally when you do that slide, you'd be able to hold that shape on and then move it down. But I think you'll struggle because of not having a cutaway.
I have to go to the shop and get another guitar.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do it.
This song's going to inspire you to do it.
Definitely, yeah. No, I feel I need more space. Yeah, definitely.
Go on, try. So what I'm saying is, at this moment, it's all right if you do the slide and then take your finger off. Do you know what I mean? Because
Okay, so
you haven't got the space to keep it there. That's it. And
And
the
then-
12.
can you go back to
Yeah, because normally you'd be able to keep that 14 on while you play the 12.
that's what you meant.
Yeah,
Okay.
but don't worry about it. It's a bit tricky.
That's just
They're together. That's it. Perfect. Go on, Neil.
mhm.
Let's see if we can do this last bit. Little fiddly bit, this really, but it's a nice little blues lick. That's it, and then 10, 12. That's it, lovely. The one thing I just want to hear one more time is you just sliding from the 12 to 14, just on that second string. So you got to slide up to the 14. So I couldn't hear the 14 because what's happening is you might be going like this. You might be taking off the pressure. What's this? That's it. Yeah. Cool. All right. I tell you what, we're going to leave it at that. You can watch the session back as well and just recap over things. And sometimes it might be good to just watch yourself back because sometimes I say something to you, you might not even realise what you've done, even if I say it to you. So at least you can watch yourself back and go, oh yeah. It's probably the best way to improve yourself is to analyse what you've done. So if you can watch yourself doing your strumming, you might be like, oh yeah, I can see what I'm doing with my hand now, or stuff like that. Okay, so Agnieszka, how have you found tonight?
No, it was great. Yeah, the last bit was a bit of a struggle, but yeah, it's just all the slides and everything. We haven't done as much of this.
Yeah,
But
that's it.
I found it, yeah, I liked it. I was actually surprised that I could easily read it, and then you can have any other song and just quickly piece it together and read it.
That's it. I think it's like the English language, isn't it? At first you're learning the syllables and the letters, and you piece it together, and all of a sudden things just click, don't they? Do
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean? And I think you've looked at that now, and you fully understood what was happening, didn't you?
Always something new to learn.
Yeah. Oh, that always is, always.
It's never ending.
Yeah, never ends. You'll be a student for life.
Oh,
We'll be like 80, and I'll
what?
be like,
Still with days on the
you'll always be 30 years behind me, no matter what level you get to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. All right, nice. Yeah, great to see you. Neil, how have you found tonight? Have you understood it okay?
Yeah, I found it. I've found it okay. There's some things that I've got to get more used to, like the pulling down on strings, pushing up on strings, and things like
I
that.
think a lot of it like is keeping the pressure of your finger down while you're doing it, because when you start to move, your finger slightly lifts off and the note's cut off. So it's about keeping it down. It's almost painful in a way. You've got to keep it down on a string and slice it across. So it goes against your natural instincts to want to take your finger off, because I don't want to hurt myself. So why would I want to scrape my finger down a metal wire? You know, but yeah, it's just a bit of practice with them few little techniques. But I suppose it's good song really, because there's a lot of little techniques in there. So you got your bends and your slides. So yeah, nice work, man. Michael, still rocking away there.
Yeah, well, yeah, Dave, I was just
Yeah, cool.
yeah,
Is that all
struggled
right
with the
for you?
strumming today. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
sure.
struggled with that. I think it was I've not done the strumming and fake for a while.
Yeah, because
So,
we did get to one stage and you could just hammer
yeah, I
out
could
your
just
strumming
nail it. I
pattern.
just not practice that strumming technique for a
Yeah.
while now.
It's like you just need a recap. What I might do is I'll put on the notes for us to just do a strumming lesson.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah. I
I'll
think that'd be a good
I'll
idea.
just go from
Something.
very basic to gradually
Yeah,
getting harder.
I agree with that.
I think everyone's feeling that, so it is probably the number one thing people have a problem with, even after a year or two. Some people can struggle still, so don't
Yes,
feel bad
sometimes you
about
can
it.
just be in a really good rhythm, and you can do it, and then other times you just like, oh,
Yeah, it's when
I
you
quit.
start to move your hand without hitting the strings, it throws you off. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're
Yeah,
thinking, why am I doing that in midair? You know,
yeah.
but it's worth it to get it right if you want
Doing
good
a
time.
telegram.
Yeah, I know. All right, everyone, I'm going to leave it at that. I'll send you over all the details and the sessions and that. So it's been great to see you all tonight,
Great
Yeah.
to see
Okay.
Yeah.
and I will see you
Nice
all
to meet you.
next week.
Okay,
Take
Dave.
care.
Thanks.
you.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.